You may remember the airline Stowaway who took a flight to Europe in 2024. Well, now Svetlana Dali has done it again.
What?
This time, yes, she sure did, on a flight to Italy. She just missed the Olympics, though. She was arrested as soon as the plane landed in Milan. Chris Van Cleve joins us once again and has the story. Chris, good morning.
Well, good morning. The TSA and the FBI are now investigating to try to determine how this repeated stowaway apparently did it again. Here's what we know. Svetlana Dali, who last year was convicted of stowing away after she snuck onto a Delta flight from New York's JFK airport to Paris, well, it appears she did it again. The latest incident occurred Wednesday night at Newark's Terminal C involving a United flight headed to Milan. Investigators believe the Russian national who lives here in the U.S. got past the TSA checkpoint and then past United gate agents during boarding before taking an empty seat on the plane. She was discovered by flight attendants, but far enough into the journey, the crew decided to continue on to Milan. We're told Dali was not disruptive after being discovered and was detained by Italian authorities upon landing. Now, Dali spent about 5 months behind bars after the stowaway incident back in late 2024. She was ultimately convicted, given time served, but also a year of supervised release. So expect additional charges when she gets back to the U.S. But before she gets back to the U.S., the Italian authorities have to decide if they want to charge her criminally there. So far, they are not commenting. But ultimately, it'll be up to United Airlines to return her to the United States for whatever charges are waiting for her here. If you're wondering how often this happens, the TSA says not very often. Back in 2024, they told us about 1 out of every 10 to 11 million people screened managed to get past the ID check at the start of the checkpoint. About 85% of those people are stopped before they ever get to a gate. And of the remaining 15% or so, the vast majority are caught without a ticket and turned away. But it does happen where someone gets on a plane without a ticket, Vlad.
Yeah, well, she's figured out how to do it for sure.
But, Chris, before you go, shouldn't we be concerned that this lady has done this twice? Something is wrong with her, the system. I'm trying to figure that out.
Yeah, so the court had encouraged her to seek mental health counseling after the initial incident. Look, United is going to review the video of what happened to see if their systems need to be improved. The TSA is reviewing the video to see where they can make improvements. So, you know, this is not taken lightly when somebody breaches security, and there is an effort to understand what happened in this case and whenever these things happen. But it shouldn't happen, and so it is serious, Gayle.
Yeah, it should not happen indeed. All right, Chris, thank you very much.